Yeah, the Food and Land Use Coalition started in 2017 as a scientific-based institution to be able to rally governments, private sector, and everyone in this particular space for an urgent need to transform the way we consume and produce our food. So at the global level, as I already mentioned, we have 9 core partners. Currently, we have 6 active country platforms. And really the work of FOLU is to ensure that governments are able to track their commitments in terms of how we consume, produce our food into a more sustainable way, because we understand issues around climate change, issues around food insecurity. Therefore, there is need to be able to come together, rally together towards a common goal to ensure we transform how we consume, produce our food to be more sustainable. In the context of Kenya, FOLU has a total of 49 coalition partners. So we convened here today to be able to have a common position, a common understanding on various issues. In the context of Kenya, we have prioritized 5 critical transitions to be able to move towards a sustainable food and land use system. At the global level, we have this signature report called the Growing Better Report, which highlights 10 critical transitions towards a sustainable food and land use system. So right here in Kenya, we've prioritized 5 key areas. One of them is healthy diets. The other one is productive and regenerative agriculture. The other one is on protecting and restoring nature, basically looking at our natural resource management. We've also prioritized issues around food loss and waste. It is said around 30%, 37% of the food that we produce globally is either lost or wasted. Therefore, how to be able to harness and mitigate issues of food loss and waste becomes critically important. The other one is very important, is issues around demography, ensuring that gender, issues of women, youth, everyone is involved in the food system towards a sustainable transformation. So since the founding of the Food and Land Use Coalition globally in 2017, in Kenya we've been able to make progress. One of the first things that we did in 2019 was to come up with a scoping study report, which can be accessible online. So that scoping report highlighted the specific issues that need to be done to be able to move towards a sustainable food and land use system. And based on that scoping report, it highlighted the key areas that we need to focus on. So in June 2022, I think, we were able to set up the coalition, bring together a number of partners, able also to set up action coalitions across these 5 key areas I've mentioned. So each of these action coalitions implements specific programs at country level that all rally towards the issue, working around sustainable food and land use transformation. Whatever we do, even at country level, must plug into national and international conventions that have already been signed for. So key on top of our minds is the SDGs, so contributing to a number of those sustainable development goals. Also, you might be aware that Africa has signed this comprehensive CADAP, so we're also ensuring they're able to rally towards that. In the context of Kenya, also working with the national priorities, working with the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, working around the SDGs and all other government policies that we're able to sign up for. So at specific organizations have specific interventions they play at country level, all these plugging towards this. Important to mention also that in a short while we'll be launching the Kenya Food System